Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're not sure what career you want, this new program may be what you're looking for. There's a new Homeland Security program that the Southwest Technical Education District of Yuma, known as STEADY, and AWC are partnering to provide. Rusty Tyndall, the Director of Strategic Partnerships at STEADY, and Mark Sims, Professor of Homeland Security at AWC, are here to talk all about the program. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Vanessa, for having us.
Absolutely. Rusty, we'll start with you. Can you tell us what the program entails and who it's available to?
Sure. Let's start with who our target audience is.
Yes.
This is one of the things we do at STEADY. What our main function is to provide career and technical education for students who are still in high school. And our goal is for them to finish a 2-year certificated program while they're still in high school, so that when they graduate, they're actually qualified to move into the workforce. And the new program that we have here that we want to talk about is Homeland Security. We know that one of the most popular CTE programs in Yuma is Law and Public Safety at the high schools. And so a couple years ago, conversations started with STEADY and Arizona Western College to bring a program related to federal law enforcement, and that actually we're going to expand that a little bit more beyond law enforcement, and Mark's going to talk a little bit about that. So we're targeting mainly juniors in high school, students who still have 2 years left, and we actually have some openings still.
Very exciting, good opportunity. Mark, you'll be instructing. What kind of things will you be teaching?
Yeah, so the course runs for 2 years. It's 6 classes that run consecutively. And it starts with Intro to Homeland Security, goes into terrorism, bioterrorism, counterterrorism, cyber terrorism, weapons of mass destruction, emergency management, things like that. All the things that Homeland Security kind of address in its entire function as an organization.
Wow. And this helps them get ready for what kind of career fields? Yeah,
so if you wanted to get into federal law enforcement in Homeland Security, this will help you to understand which one of those fields might be for you. And so there are many different law enforcement agencies. There are 22 agencies that make up Homeland Security, and eight of them are law enforcement agencies. And so this will help you really kind of understand Homeland Security as a whole, and if this is something that you're interested in, which we find a lot of interest here along the Southwest amongst the young kids, is that they want to go in law enforcement and then they want to go into CBP. They kind of call everything CBP, but then when we get in there and we're like, hey, the CBP is this thing, and then ICE is this thing, and TSA is this thing, and FEMA is this thing, they're like, ooh, there's all these other fields.
Yeah,
there's all these other fields. There's a lot of different things that go into Homeland Security, and we'll bring in a lot of those agencies so they can have firsthand exposure to them and talk to people who are doing those type of jobs to see if it's something that they're really interested in. And so I'm really excited. I'm really excited to have the kids in and to teach them about Homeland Security. I retired from the Border Patrol, so I was in Homeland Security when it was created.
Oh, wow.
And so so I really love to bring them along. They're hungry for information.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
hungry
There's
for
so much to
federal law
know.
enforcement.
Like you just said, there's so many branches. I'm sure they don't even realize.
Yeah.
And how many students can take the class?
I'm sorry. The class size is 24, I think, and right now we only have 10. So we have 14 or so. We can maybe make it a little bigger if we get a lot of interest. We can get you in if you're interested. But please let us know. Reach out to us. It's an exciting field.
Oh, I'm excited. Rusty, I know you said it's a 2-year program. So when does it start? So you're taking fall applications?
It'll be starting mid-August when the other Arizona Western programs start. Did I mention that it's free to students? That books and tuition are actually paid for? Yeah, we pay for all that. So this doesn't cost them anything. So all they have to do is contact us.
First serve sign-ups then, or
yeah, that's the way. We have a few requirements, but they're minimum GPA, good attendance.
Gotcha.
We want students who are serious about taking a college class. Technically sophomores could do it, but we like to target juniors so that they can actually finish at the same time that they graduate from high school.
Perfect. And how do they sign up?
They can sign up by going to our website, steadycte.org, or they can give us a call, 928-366-5884.
Perfect. And Mark, I think my last question to you is, they're given also AWC credit?
Yeah, so the whole time they're doing this, they're getting their credit that goes towards their bachelor's degree. By the time they're done, if they stay for the 2 years, we're talking 18 credits And so it's a good chunk towards your associate's degree, which will help you in combination with any work experience get some jobs right out of high school, right out of this program.
If you're interested, you can find all this information on our website, kyma.com. We'll be right back.